Pokémon Horizons episode 58 aired yesterday, and it was a great episode to make you even hungrier than you already are, so let's review it right here, right now. Basically, Liko, Roy and Dot stop at a restaurant before Dot's battle against Larry, but the restaurant is flopping hard, dude. Its mascot and waiter Kingambit is scaring away guests and breaking dishes accidentally. The restaurant's food is an absolute amalgamation mess. The restaurant owners are constantly fighting, and because of all this, the restaurant is always deserted with no guests. Basically what I'm saying is their restaurant really needs a visit from Gordon Ramsay, man. Maybe on the next season of Kitchen Nightmares. Anyway, Dot's Tinkatink is the chaotic little gremlin that she always is, and she ends up turning one of the restaurant's iron trays into a hammer. So to make up for it, Liko, Roy and Dot have to work at the restaurant for the whole day, and they really want to help revitalize the place. Bruh, I feel like this has gotta be against some kind of child labor laws somewhere, surely. I mean, they're like 10 years old, are they allowed to work? But hey, at least their uniforms look great. So, Liko works inside the restaurant, while Roy tries to attract guests in from the outside, with Fuecoco and Kingambit. But Kingambit still keeps scaring everyone away, dude. He even made a little kid cry. But luckily, Dot's Quaxly, being the absolute legend that he is, saves the day by using his showmanship skills to make up for it, attracting like 100 guests into the restaurant. He's an absolute king, man. But despite all of that success, Kingambit seems really depressed, and Dot comes to the realization that it could be because they butted into Kingambit's home and stole all of its duties and changed everything. And honestly, it's really mature and kind of Dot to notice that and realize that, you know? That takes a lot of emotional maturity. What a great character, man. Anyway, meanwhile, the new guests at the restaurant say they'll probably never return again, because the food is an absolute mess and it sucks, you know? Dot suddenly becomes a kind of version of Gordon Ramsay with loads of ideas to help the restaurant get better, and it's all because she's a live streamer, you know, that's her job. So she really has a lot of experience in trying new things to make people keep coming back for more every day. It's what she does with her live streams. So Dot's main idea is to allow the noodles that Kingambit makes to be their own meal, since they taste really great and it'd give Kingambit a job. But then while Kingambit is making the noodles, Sidian from the Explorers randomly shows up at the restaurant and declares a battle against Dot, and Quaxly is as awesome as ever in this battle, dude. Dot also realizes mid-battle that she can turn the battle into a public display, all to attract customers to the restaurant again. So Quaxly gives the most flashy battle ever, creating fireworks out of Garganicle's salt, and then when the smell of Kingambit's noodles spreads through the air, the crowd that has gathered charges into the restaurant excitedly, and everyone loves the new Kingambit noodle meal, including Sidian and Larry, dude. Kingambit is happy, the restaurant is saved, and the episode ends with Dot preparing for her battle against Larry. So, overall, if you look at this episode on a surface level, it's easy to just kind of see it as a random filler episode that easily could have been in Ash's anime, and yeah, on the surface level it is really, but that really doesn't mean that the episode was a waste of time or pointless. This was a great episode for Dot and Quaxly, man. It showcased how greatly Dot has grown through her confidence and success and emotional maturity by fixing all the problems in the episode, and Quaxly showed his showmanship skills too, and that's a really key ingredient in setting up Quaxly evolving into Quaxwell next week. I feel like this episode was a really great setup to Quaxly evolving, you know? And this episode also set up Dot vs Larry really well in general too. So even though technically it could be considered a filler episode, I don't really think it was that fillery. It was definitely worth watching. Plus it's just fun in general to see the characters enjoy themselves in a lighthearted adventure. These kind of stories are needed every now and then between big battles. But hey, I really don't think Kingambit is going to be the new mascot for Pokemon anytime soon. He's definitely much better off behind the scenes making the noodles. You can keep your job for now, Pikachu. Let me know your thoughts on the episode below and be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm recording the voiceover for this video at like 5 in the morning, so excuse me if I sounded a little bit tired. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching and best wishes until we meet again.